Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Knowledge. I was just sitting down thinking about, different circumstances and different happenstances that make series of events happen that end up, creating a huge catalyst in the end. And it makes me think about you guys. Why are you in this hobby? Do you want to be a collector? Do you want to be an investor? Do you want to be a flipper? Do you want to be a scalper? Why are you here? What's your reasoning? Because that is the most important question you can ask yourself, not just in this hobby, but life in general. And I want to discuss what were the series of events, or what were the circumstances, and what were those happenstances that were the catalyst that caused me to create this channel, and to make sure that I am doing this channel for the right reason, and that I don't sway, and that I continue to give you guys, the best information I have available. There's just one event that happened to make this channel come to be. And it was as simple as I was watching a live video by PokeRev, and obviously you guys all know who PokeRev is. But I was just watching the video, and I happened to be in the chat, and I'm sure you guys have been in this chat many times before. The chats are flying at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and you're trying to read things, and some of them are interesting, most of them really aren't. And then just out of the blue, some random person, I have no clue who it is. I still to this day wish I took a screenshot. I never did, but at the time, you don't know, when something special is happening. But somebody in that chat just out of the blue put the most random comment I had seen in a long time, especially on, a live chat like PokeRev's. And the person said, "Hey PokeRev, what do you think of the Charmeleon from EX Dragons, the secret rare?" And I remember looking at that and just being like, wow, what a random question. Who wrote this question? And so all I wanted to do was answer this question. That's all I wanted to do. I thought it was just, first of all, it's such a random question, right? Because if you guys I don't even know, are you even familiar with what EX Dragons was? It was the third expansion from the EX series. You had EX Ruby Sapphire, EX Sandstorm, and then EX Dragons. It was it's a random set if you're not familiar with it. And no, it's not Dragon Frontiers, it's not Dragon Exiled, it's not Dragon Majesty. It's just EX Dragons. And it's a very weird niche set, and it does have 3 secret rares. But out of the 3 secret rares, Charmeleon is by far the least sought after of the secret rares, because the secret rares in that set had Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. And the Charizard was the very first time that Charizard ever appeared in the Nintendo sets. So it's by far the chase card. And on top of just being the first time Charizard appeared for Nintendo, it was a secret rare. So it was a big deal. And then Charmander being the Gen 1 starter Pokemon Charmander, no one cared about the Charmeleon. So to be sitting in that chat and see that question come along was so fascinating to me and so interesting, lit a spark in me. And all I wanted to do was respond to that question. That's all I wanted to do. And so I wrote up an answer to him, and I hit send, and it just got lost. His question got lost to time. The chat ate it up. That question was surrounded by 1,000,000 different people asking the same stupid question in one of his chats: how do I get packs? And then surrounding by that same question of 1,000,000 people asking, how do I get packs? People saying, what's the best card in whatever set? Or I don't think they say best card. I think they always say, what's the most expensive card in whatever set, PokeRev is opening on TV. But you guys know PokeRev. Guys, he's great at what he does. He's very has tons of energy. Open all those packs is not easy. He's opened more packs in a day than I have in my entire lifetime. And that's, pretty impressive. And he does a lot for this hobby by bringing in new people. But there's no way he saw that question. And if he did see that question come across his screen at 1,000,000 miles per hour, even if he did answer that question, no one in that chat would have cared besides a very small handful of people. And the fact that that question never got answered, I'm sure he never saw my answer. But it made a spark in me. it made me say, you know what? There are people out there that do care about things that are not just the norm, not just like the fancy, shining stuff that everybody loves nowadays. There's a group of people out there who are like me and are probably like you, who are interested. They want to learn more. They want to ask like the random questions. What do you think about, Charmeleon Secret Rare from EX Dragon? EX Dragon, come on, guys. Like, yes, great question. And you know what? I never got to answer that question. But I said, you know what? I do want to create my own channel that is different. That's different than everything else out there. And I'll never be the first one to tell you that I have like the most quality production or, like anything like that. You know what my channel is. And if you're supporting this channel, thank you. But there was a reason why this channel created. And it was because of that one comment. And yeah, I've tried different things in this channel. It's everything's a learning curve, right? I tried different things. I figured out what works and what definitely doesn't. When I first started this channel, I want to just get viewers right at the very beginning. Because I was like, all right, how do you start a channel from scratch? So I did like what I saw everyone else doing. And it was like a mystery box, right? And I figured, hey, let me be different. Let me go find the cheapest price mystery box on eBay and like open it up for the channel. And that will be like, the tagline or the clickbait, opening the cheapest. And you know what? If you go back and you watch that video, it's the most depressing video ever because there's no excitement in the cheapest mystery box on eBay. I think every pack I open up or every card I look at, I'm just like, nice. That's all it was like I had Tourette's. I just could only say the word nice because I was just so lackluster. Because I don't care about stuff like that. I don't care about other people's bulk cards that they were just pawning off in mystery boxes, but I want to like do my best to make it exciting and just not be true to myself, But I figured out what doesn't work, and that doesn't work. What's going to work for me in this channel is just to be real with you guys, to tell you what I think, what my opinions are, what I'm thinking at certain times in the hobby. And if this channel continues to grow and continues to, be more successful, some of my, theories and some of my thoughts will age and they will change because just like in life, I'm constantly learning and hopefully you're constantly learning. I'll tell you right now, the day I stop learning new stuff about this hobby will be the last day that I'm in this hobby. And that should go for the same for me as it does for you. The day you stop learning, the day you stop becoming a better collector, investor, or whatever you want to be, should be the day you leave this hobby. And guess what? I have no plans to leave this hobby anytime soon. So the only way I can not leave this hobby is continue to grow. And that's why this channel exists. And I hope you guys are along the ride with me. But more importantly, and I've said it before in other videos, one of the greatest honors I'm getting right now in life is for a lot of you guys allowing me to be on this journey with you. And hopefully I learned from you and you learned from me. And together we come out in the end better. But I was sitting on the couch today and I was thinking, that one comment is the reason that this channel exists. And the reason I'm doing this and, this awesome journey that I'm now on, not just with myself, but like I said, this journey I'm going on with you guys, that is this YouTube channel and continuing this hobby and hopefully bringing it to new levels that has never really been brought to. Yeah, I don't care if they're delusions of grandeur or whatever. I want to grow with you guys and have you grow. But I thought about it. I said, you know what? I made this channel because of that question. And I've never answered that question. What do I think of the Charmeleon Secret Rare from EX Dragon? And I don't care if everybody clicked off this video and nobody's listening right now. I'm going to take this moment now to answer that question. And by having that question answered on this video, on this channel, that answer will never get lost to time again. It won't just get eaten up in some random chat and some random pack opening on some random channel. It's going to be here forever. And, I don't know where that person is or what his name is that, caused this series of events to happen for this channel to become what it is. But I'm going to dedicate this video to whoever that person is. And I'm going to give you the answer that I've always wanted to give you. So right now, in my head, I'm imagining that I'm in a room and I'm by myself. It's just me and him. We're sitting at a table. He's sitting across from me. And he asked me that random question. What do I think about the Charmeleon Secret Rare from EX Dragons? I'm going to tell you right now, as I look at him face to face. First of all, that is an amazing question. If you are worried about the Charmeleon in that set, surrounded by 2 other secret rares, buddy, you are in this hobby for all the right reasons. You will be successful in this hobby. That's a fun set. Just because it did sort of get lost to time, it's just exciting. Like, there's random cards in that set, like the TV Reporter Reverse Holo. And the TV Reporter Reverse Holo, the only reason it's rare is because when they printed that set, the first couple runs, the TV Reporter Reverse Holo, for whatever reason, just wasn't in any of those sets. So it was only in a very few of the later runs. So the population of that card is extremely small. That set was the first time we ever saw an EX Rayquaza. It was awesome. That set was fun. It was a small set. There was only 97 cards in that set, not including the 3 secret rares. That set to grade cards is very hard. And I would be very surprised if there's even a single person out there in the entire world that has a full master set of PSA 10s. That is a tough set to tackle. And if you're the one who is tackling EX Dragons, I'll tell you right now, me and you could be friends. I got nothing but respect for you for tackling that set. I've picked up a few EX Dragon cards, just, randomly pick up other people's binder sets, and there's a couple cards, and I picked up some of the, few good ones and added a couple to my set. But those cards stink to grade. I haven't seen very many, in great condition. But other than that, I just want to thank this guy. Thank you for asking that question. Thank you for making this channel possible. Thank you for giving me hope for this hobby. But other than that, guys, I'm so happy I finally got to answer that question. It only took me months of making videos. However, I don't even know how many videos this channel has. But I finally got to answer that question. And that question will be locked away for time forever. And the answer is always simple. Collect what you want. If you like that Charmeleon Secret Rare from EX Dragons, get it. Get a PS10. Get raw cards. Grade them. Do whatever you want. Because you are in this hobby for the right reasons. If that's a card you're looking at and that's a card you're interested in. Other than that, guys, as always, if somehow you've made it to this point in the video and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But other than that, if you guys are on this journey with me and you're allowing me to be on this journey with you, please hit that like button. Because with the YouTube algorithm bumps up this video and makes this content available to a lot of other people. And you know what? It's going to make that answer that got lost to time, make that available to people too. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on the next video.